Macmillan Audio presents Witch Queen of Redwinter by Ed Mcdonald. Read for you by Samara McLaren. Events that have passed. Should it have been a while since you last entered Raine's world, a brief summary of key events that have transpired so far is given here. A glossary of characters, clans and terms is included at the end of the book. Raine was born in the high pastures, bleak and unforgiving highlands in the far north of Harran, a kingdom that has long been ruled by their overlords of Branland. Even as a child, she could see the spirits of the dead, a curse that carries a death sentence if it were ever to be discovered. At 17, having abandoned home years before, Raine found herself besieged at Dalness Monastery. Raine helped a wounded girl named Hazia into the compound, but Hazia's mind had been taken by something dark and terrible. It was only the intervention of two Draoihn, Ulavar and his nephew Ovitus, magic users, spellcasters, warriors who had been pursuing her, that prevented the rise of Caothach, an ancient demon. During the battle, Raine discovered a trance awakening in her own mind, and together with Lord Draoihn Ulavar Lechnaeth, banished Caothach. Ulavar and Ovitus took Raine south to the city of Harranir and the fortress monastery of Redwinter, heart of the Draoihn's power. Ulavar used his power to draw a scar across Raine's mind, to allow her to cope with the things she had endured. She felt no grief, no empathy thereafter, until a cult of those who also possessed the gravesite attempted to frame Ulavar for unleashing Caothach from the Draoihn's prison vault, the Blackwell. In a blazing battle with summoned demons, Raine and another of Ulavar's nephews, Sanvont Lechnaeth, defeated the demons. Raine went on to wipe the cult out, rescued Ovitus and cleared Ulavar's name. Having proved herself, she was then allowed to train as Draoihn. The following summer, Raine witnessed her country become embroiled in the beginnings of civil war, finding herself wielded as a pawn by the ruthless Grand Master Robilar. Raine soon began to read more and more from a mysterious book that told her the secrets of the dark past of the Sarathi, magic users who could wield the power of the Gate of Death. The dread spells Raine read of seemed all too familiar to her, as she found herself inexorably drawn towards these dark abilities. Ovitus returned to Redwinter from a diplomatic mission with a new bride, Princess Mathilde, and a faithful dog, Waldy. He also revealed he had advanced his own magical powers by a staggering degree. All was not well with Ulavar, who was slowly dying, and had even diminished so far as to start losing his powers. Despite Raine's determination to save him, she failed, even as she sabotaged her relationship with her best friend Escher and her courting by Sanvont. Finding herself alone, Raine allowed herself to accept her fate as one who wields the sixth gate, death. Ovitus Lechnaeth was revealed to be a traitor and the architect of a coup against Redwinter, aided by a powerful faded lord, Sul. When faced with arrest, Ovitus callously murdered Liara Lechshale, a close friend of Raine's, while Sanvont's true nature as a wielder of the fires of the fifth gate came to the fore as he fought Sul to a bloody standstill. Having come to the terrible understanding that Ovitus's growing powers were a result of his draining Ulavar of his own gates, Ulavar had Grandmaster Robilar kill him outside Redwinter. Attempting to head off the coup, Raine used her master's death.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?